side can step up and deliver on this big stage. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Bring you to sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Will keep it on the ground here. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's looking deep again. No, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. He's going to bring up fourth down. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but... for no gain. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
Yeah, I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer's been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just just for Clem's sake, but really for both these teams.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Short pass, finds the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him with the tackle inside the 10.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Vasquez. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Right over the receiver. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry on.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo. Look,
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
So fourth down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Back in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Cunningham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
An important third down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up, as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down and 10 now. An inside give now in the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Back's got it again. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Make it to the marker. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gamecocks line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. The ball is out close to the goal line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
They'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks loose at the 40. Huge play. They finally get him down, but he's all the way up to midfield. Now they can open up the playbook.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Fights through a tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Vasquez. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. On the ground, it's Vasquez. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Vasquez. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. And the completion made. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams. Freeing up the backers will make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He pulls in the catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a big grab. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That pass is caught. They can't stop him. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Makes a quick catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Pressure is coming. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker, showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. It's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, after 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. They're going to run it here. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Stop for no gain. That'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
South Carolina, 0.
The Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Cunningham. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they will try out the field goal team here. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Ball handed off. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
And the Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. He'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
There's the handoff. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it. Oh, tremendous toughness here.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Back to throw again. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's bringing it back. At the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. A big defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Finds his target, and it's complete. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looking for a man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. In the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Finding space at the 20. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Leaning on the run game here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the defense will spend their second time out here to make some adjustments. And they don't block the defense. defensive end who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The Tigers will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A loss of 13 on the play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it can really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run